G'day, and welcome back to my channel, Australian Guy Films. I'm Pitbull Nut, and today I happen to be in San Francisco for the start of the CA 500, part of the San Francisco to San Diego yacht race. Now, I do apologize for the quality of the film. I'm filming off a small camera from the Golden Gate Bridge here in San Francisco, and it was not a particularly gorgeous day. The wind was up a bit. There's three MOD 70s racing in the race today, and right in the center in the lead is the Power Play, the Peter Cunningham boat, and then to the left of that we have Argos, and they are quite a nice neat little boat and crew also. And way over on the right hand side, didn't get a particularly great start, was the boat Maserati. These three boats were starting at 1 o'clock at the St. Francis Yacht Club in San Francisco, just off Crissy Fields, and they managed to get down to the Golden Gate Bridge and under the Golden Gate Bridge in a little less than 5 minutes. And I don't know how fast that is, but that's pretty damn fast. I was talking to the navigator on the Argos crew this morning. I managed to slip on board and have a look around, and the navigator told me that they generally sail 120% of the wind speed as a norm, and I'm sure they can go a hell of a lot quicker than that. But as you can see, it was quite a cloudy, overcast day. I was freezing my nuts off up on the bridge. I rode my electric scooter on the bridge, and then the police tried to chase me away, but I begged and begged and begged, and I was standing there shivering and told them that I was just there to see the start of this race. And they turned around and saw the boats playing around on the bay, and they decided that that was a fair enough excuse, so they left me be. But here we go, these three boats racing down towards the Golden Gate Bridge. The picture will clear up a little bit in a moment. I've just zoomed in quite heavily to show you what they're actually doing. And as they go under the Golden Gate Bridge in a moment, you can see they're in full flight and ready for their trip south. I believe it takes them about 20 hours or less to get down to San Diego from San Francisco, which, if you include traffic down the 5 on a busy day, a couple of accidents, and then a trip through Los Angeles, these guys might actually beat the average driver from San Francisco to San Diego. I don't know specifics about each boat, but I did meet the Argos crew, and there's 7 people traveling on that boat today. 2 shifts of 3 people, and then they have a floating crew member as well. I went down on board the Argos and had quite a good look around, and it's all just carbon fiber shell. There's a couple of pipes and a couple of pieces of canvas, and that's crew quarters. The galley was quite amazing. It was just a empty bench with a loaf of bread and some swinging holder things with some cups, plastic cups and plastic knives and forks. And there looked like there was enough knives and forks for 1 crew member each to have 1 knife and fork. They really are saving weight on these boats, and I saw them on Argos stripping the boat down, taking everything off that wasn't necessary for the trip down south. So here you can see Power Play in all her glory, heading under the Golden Gate Bridge in full flight, and this is Argos coming up behind. She was about 200 yards, 300 yards behind over the first couple of miles of the trip. So we'll see how long it takes her to make up that distance, and I wish her, after how generous they were with letting me have a look around on the boat just a couple of hours before the race today, I wish the owner, the skipper, and the crew of Argos all the best of luck in this little endeavor. Very private yacht, very private people. You can check them out on Facebook. They're not interested in having a video made of any kind. They're not looking for publicity. is the way it was explained to me, and I can respect that. So anyway, that's about it. As we see the Maserati go under the Golden Gate Bridge as well, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe. You'll catch up with more random sailing videos and the rest of my travels.